I'm on board with Vessel Vanguard right now. I'm with Brian Hagan. How you doing? Nice to see you. Good to join us.
Thanks.
And Tyler Vaughn.
Yeah.
We've talked a great time. Pleasure. It's good to have you guys here and talking to Yachting USA at the Fort Lauderdale International Boat Show. So I ran into you when I was running JMS Yacht, the yacht management company here in the United States. I guess your predecessors, really.
Yes.
And lots changed in the last year since I've stepped away from yacht management and got into media. So why don't you tell us a little bit about Vessel Vanguard and explain what it is that you guys do and what kind of makes your program unique?
Yeah, so I'll take care of that one. So Vessel Vanguard is a yacht management system that really focuses on equipment management and safety management. And it's a custom software that applies to 20-foot boats like a tender, all the way up to vessels this size. And what it does is really, it captures the equipment on board, and based on the make and model, it's going to populate a maintenance schedule per the manufacturer recommendations.
Yes.
So, for new crew, for experienced crew, it's, hey, here's a foundation that I can trust,
Right.
and then tailor it to my operation. And that sets you up for success in this world.
In some ways, it's like an app you carry along.
Yeah, so it's web-based as well.
Web-based, okay.
And phone. So it works offline and online, which is great. A lot of our customers are traveling the world, and Starlink's only so reliable these days. So, it's totally operational offline. And then when you reconnect with internet, whether you're on a computer or your phone, they'll resync.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
And if I understand it, this is kind of gives you like a green light, amber light, red light type of situation. If you get a whole green board, you're up current with everything. Everything's online good. In schedule, your maintenance is good. Oil changes are current. All of that type of stuff.
Yeah. So really, what it does is it allows the crew or an owner operator to say, hey, you know what? Here's my hours on the boat, and I know that I've got my risers that are due for inspection in 32 hours, or my oil changes are due in 28 hours. Even down to, as Tyler said, we build out the entire vessel. So, your AC, your filters, hey, we need to make sure those are being cleaned every 2 weeks.
Your deck cranes, the cable needs to be replaced.
Absolutely. So that way, and it becomes the repository for the crew, as Tyler said. If you've got, a new crew member that comes on board, they now have a spot to say, hey, where are we at on the checklist today? And you can see where it's been signed off last, who's done that. So it really allows that to streamline and make sure that the boat is being maintained, not just, hey, John said he did that last week. I'm not quite sure if he did it, so should we do it or not?
I gotcha.
What's cool is a simple software like this can be applied to almost any operation in the marine industry. As Brian mentioned, if you're an owner operator, it just gives you full insight to the boat, so you have the confidence. But if you're on a charter vessel, hey, we have charters coming up next month. This is the maintenance that needs to be done ahead of time, so that when we're in the Bahamas, we're not ordering parts in.
That's expensive.
Yeah, exactly. So it really sets you up where when every time you hop on boat, you have the confidence it's going to run the way it's meant to be.
Awesome. The other cool thing, Rick, that I love about it is you got someone that's working on a piece of equipment or something. It becomes your manual repository. So instead of saying, hey, go grab the manual for the AC, and they have to go down and pull out a bunch of paper stuff, all they do is click on the piece of equipment on the AC and the location wherever it's at, and they just click on it, and the manual pops up right there. So they've got that right there in front of them.
So Brian, how's that work? Is you're setting up the software? Do you have relationships with a lot of these manufacturers that provide these manuals that you're able to pull those in as PDFs or downloadables, or is the client going to go ahead and set up specifically for what's on this boat and go into these documents?
So we do both. We've got manuals that we are getting directly from manufacturers. We also, from owners of vessels that come on board, they provide those manuals to us. So we do an enrollment process. So on any boat that comes on board, we set up that enrollment process and say, okay, we're going to go through this list and help you build this boat out and make sure that we are tying each piece of equipment to the right manual and OEM schedule. Same thing when you jump into boats this size, for instance, Rick, the safety management side of things as well, to make sure that they're compliant with Coast Guard regs. They can also build that out into the software.
I would think so, yeah. Your safety management program is critical on these boats. And as you get into like this boat, Unbridled, she's a Cayman flag charter vessel. She's commercial. She has to have all of her systems and everything lined up for charter compliance, commercial compliance. So I would think a program like yours is essential for a program like this.
Absolutely.
I actually think we gravitated toward your previous position when we met about a year and a half ago, because you really opened up our eyes to the ISM and the regulations for these flags vessels, and the importance of, hey, this boat needs to be up to par in multiple manners to meet those requirements. And you kind of opened our eyes, hey, we need to support that.
You do. Yeah, and it's a big, it can be cumbersome for crew, to keep their ISM program in compliance and stay on top of everything. In some cases, it's almost a full-time job. So if you're able to take away some of the stress of that requirement, or at least make the job easier, it's a win.
Yep, and that's our goal. There's not a lot in the industry doing what we're doing with the technology that we've created and built over the past 2 years. So we're excited to have it in the industry. Go ahead.
Oh no, I was just saying, even recently, like, it's become a training tool for a lot of people, which never even crossed my eyes to begin with. We have a lot of commercial vessels, especially with new crew coming aboard. Hey, here's the exact procedures on how to clean a strainer or change the inline valves that adjust the air flows or water flows. It just becomes a resource for the entire vessel, not just the owner to have transparency into the work being done.
Brilliant. I guess, Brian, I'm picking up a little bit why you decided to acquire this and invest in this technology. I think it's got a lot of opportunity to get some real wheels.
Yep, absolutely. I've been a user for the past 4 years on it, as I just explained to you earlier. I believe a 58.
I remember. Right. Yeah.
Yep. And from I have a pilot background, my private pilot's license, and
checklist. Yeah, absolutely.
And saying, okay, so we bought this boat. How do I manage to make sure that everything's being done when it should be done? And I did tons of research out there. There's obviously all kinds of log books and Excel sheets that people have, but there was nothing that really was automated and drove it by hours based or time based. And I came across Vessel Vanguard and just fell in love with it. And,
right.
3 years later, obviously was able to get it acquired because it's something I'm a big believer in. And Tyler, Director of Operations, is really a no-brainer when we evaluate things. Said, yeah, this is phenomenal. So I'm excited to own the company, and excited for Tyler to be my right.
I was going to say, you got a good guy here with Tyler to help this kind of scale for sure. So you're here at the Fort Lauderdale Boat Show. Are you just walking the show?
Yeah, we had meetings with clients, and we have quite a few of our clients are here. So it's nice to get on their boats and see what we do for them. And,
Yes, of course.
And captain. So we don't have a booth.
Sometimes it's good to have a little bit of flexibility moving around. And
get to be with you.
How about that?
Great.
Yeah. So it's a serendipity. It's wonderful. And it's we tried to get together a few weeks ago over in Tampa. That didn't. Just.
Yep.
So here we are, and thrilled to have you guys on board, literally and figuratively. And I wish you guys nothing but the most success. I do know the product. I do know the company. I can certainly endorse what you're doing and tell you and my many listeners that follow this program that you guys really have a trending business that has a place in this industry. Success. I hope it goes just phenomenal for y'all.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Yeah. We were one last comment I'll say.
Yeah, sure.
We were talking. It's interesting because I think what we've seen in the past couple of years in this industry is prior to that, people kind of looked at this type of stuff and said, oh, yeah, I kind of got my paperwork, so I'm not going to worry about that. But as boats have become more expensive, technology is more expensive, they start to say, you know what, this is an investment into making sure I'm maintaining that and taking care of my hard-earned money.
You don't have to have too many things go wrong to all of a sudden realize that, the repair is way more expensive than the maintenance and the preparation.
Yep.
Yeah. You talk to any captain, you've gone through this, I'm sure. The first thing they say when they hop on the boat, I don't have records of anything.
Exactly.
You talk to an engineer,
right.
I don't know the last time this was serviced.
Yeah.
It's like, imagine as an owner or a captain that take pride in their work. Hey, I can hand this boat off with complete confidence that next time you're walking in,
it adds value.
Pick up right where
no question
print
about
a report off and say, here's what we've done. Same thing with the safety management side of things. So when the Coast Guard shows up, instead of having to say, let me try to pull all this stuff, you can go in and click a button and hit print, say, there's our report.
That or your flag surveyor when they come on board, that's a requirement. So that's brilliant. That's fantastic. Well, listen, I look forward to cocktails on the aft deck and more conversations in the future. Like I said, I think you guys are really onto something. I think the program and the product is excellent. And anybody that's listening is curious, You'll see that the podcast will have all of their contact information. Reach out to Tyler and Brian, and have a look at the product. It's an amazing product, and good luck.
Thank you.
Sounds good.
Appreciate
Yeah.
it.
Thanks,
I
Rick.
really appreciate you guys joining us.
Absolutely.
Tyler, thank you so
very
much.
much.
Great seeing you.
Brian, good job.
Thanks, Rick.
Good job. I nothing but exceptional. Love it. And until the next time, I'm out of here.